Welcome to my latest Spider-Man Unlimited walkthrough video. This video was actually requested by a lot of people, oddly enough. Apparently a lot of people are having trouble finishing the final objective of the final Symbiote World event. Well, in most of them, actually. This particular one is the Symbiote World event that you have to finish with J. Jonah Jameson. So, since people are having so much trouble, I decided to make this walkthrough both for people on the forum as well as anybody else who might need it. All right, so let's get started. So you could, as you can see, I have everything else done. All the objectives are done, and I left these final two open. Now, people ask often, what should you rank the card up to? What should you level the final card up to? I would suggest. Oh, by the way, this is the card that I want to open up now with that Superior Venom, and I'm almost done completing opening that card, but I figured I would do this anyway and make the video for it. Most people ask what to level the card to. If you want to be perfectly safe, max them out. But I would say that with even moderate skill, you should be able to get away with about 60 or 7%. Decent skills, 50 or 60. I'm going to use boosts on this. So I'm going to use Super Score, which gives 25% score multiplier, and that's on everything. That's on your entire score. Biostyle is the weakest of the boosts of the consumables, but don't underestimate it. It does give you something in terms of score. And crushing combos is very, very powerful. You get your most bang for the buck, but it only lasts for like 3.5 minutes, or 3 minutes rather. Now, I happen to have maxed this card mostly just for the sake of the video. You get 3 abilities with all of the cards from Epic and above. In this particular case, because it's a Titan, you get an X2 every time you start the run or you revive to him. The caveat, though, is that you have to be fully maxed at level 110 to open up that third ability. Interestingly enough, this card also gets +3 to attack combos, which includes the boss fight at the end, punching him and the other, and enemies. And you're also getting ×2 to crushing combos, which can be very, very handy because you get a lot of points added to your score for that. Now, I want to just say, if you're having any trouble with this mission, and for whatever reason you cannot get the 3.5 million to get the final objective, then by all means, go ahead and level the card up and rank them up to full. If for no other reason than just make your life easier. It shouldn't be necessary, but if it is, no shame in it. And you know what? You'll probably save some money on ISO revives. Some ISO on revives. Alright, so I'm not going to go crazy with near misses because I'm talking while I'm doing this run, so it's very distracting. And I kind of suck at near misses in the Symbiote World event anyway. But at the same time, I'm going to show you where the near misses are. Well, not that you won't know already. And look how convenient and handy it is to have your 2x activated in the beginning of the mission, and every time you revive with this card. But I'm getting some near misses. Watch out for those guys shooting at you, by the way, and they're a real pain in the ass because they blend right in with the surroundings. One thing I want to caution you that you should never do in the first couple of bosses, or actually any bosses when you're trying to get a score and you're onto the gun, is try not to let any of the boss shields go. Sometimes, at random, the game will only give you just enough shields to actually beat the boss, and then you'll lose that boss bonus at the end. Sometimes you'll have one more than you need, so don't let any shields pass if you could avoid it, because you may find yourself letting the boss escape and losing that combo. Now in this one, I actually let a shield go, but that was by accident. Alright, but I got lucky, and I still managed to KO the boss. So you may be looking at my score going, oh, this is a crappy score. And you may be looking at your score at this point in the run going, how the hell am I going to get 3.5 million? But you actually can. And you get a lot of margin of error for a lot of reasons that you're going to see coming up soon. Now, one thing I didn't mention in the beginning of the video, I activated Score Booster. See, I'm getting some near misses, but not all of them. I activated Score Booster and Vile Style, but I did not activate Crushing Combo. That's very, very important. You do not want to waste Crushing Combo, especially in this particular running environment. And I'll explain what wasting it means. You do notice that there's no rings. And you don't get, in case you didn't know that already, you don't get rings until you actually finish the final objective on these Symbiote World events. So you should be aware of that because it's very difficult, if not sometimes impossible, to keep your combo going. Now notice another thing too, because this card gets +3 to KOs, notice I'm focusing more on the KOs than the near misses. I'm taking them preferentially. If it was a near miss card, you would focus more on the near misses and maybe pass up some KOs. Just, I thought I'd throw that in there for you. So anyway, as far as crushing combos goes, now again, notice that there should be a ring there, and there should be rings through this, but there's not. And the rings will appear, and I'll show them on this video. But strategically, don't get bent out of shape when you lose your combo in these missions, because of the fact that they're almost impossible to maintain throughout while you don't have any rings. Even here you don't get rings. Alright, I'm pissing up a lot of... Wow, I pissed up all those near misses. Holy crap, that was really bad. Again, though, I'm having difficulty concentrating on the run while I'm talking, but I'm not too worried about it. I should easily get this because he's fully maxed out. So you'll notice that you get a lot of margin of error the higher the level the card is. So now we're going to a second boss. Alright, let's beat the crap out of Scream now. Now, I'm showing you, again, I'm a little distracted, so like as I promised before, even when I'm not getting the near misses, I'm still showing you where they are and how to get them. You know, normally I would get all these near misses pretty much, even on the Symbiote World level, but I'm passing up a lot of them, and that's my excuse, and I'm sticking by it because I'm distracted while running. I'm getting some of them. Notice I'm a little braver with the shield on too. Well, except there. So this is the basic strategy. And again, you know, just to remind you, I did activate Score Booster as well as Vile Style in the beginning of the run because I wanted to get the most score. But notice we're pretty far into the run and I still haven't activated Crushing Combos. And the reason will become apparent in a few minutes in terms of strategy. I can't believe I let that combo die. That was just totally stupid. Oh well. Maybe I should pay attention to this run instead of just talking, but not gonna happen. Again, I don't foresee any problem getting to the 3.5 million. I really don't, which is why I'm not as worried about the near misses. But make sure when you're playing this, make sure you get a lot of those near misses that I'm showing you, but kind of passing up. Alrighty, and the 2x, by the way, I feel like the game just spammed me, giving me a 2x, where half of it was used before I was even able to get a single combo. Alright, so back into the Symbiote world. Again, one of the things you want to watch out for is something I mentioned before. Because of the color scheme of this world, sorry I keep pausing it, but sometimes you gotta scratch your itch. Because of the color scheme of this world, what ends up happening is that a lot of the obstacles and enemies, they all kind of like melt together. Like there, I just didn't see that guy. I honestly didn't see him, so it is what it is, I guess, right? Yeah, I find I crash on a lot of obstacles like that I just flat out don't see, even with my reading glasses on, oddly enough. I have pretty good vision actually with them on, but oh well. Alright, now I'm going to try and keep this combo going, but least until we get to a web slinging section where I... There we go. So now I'm going to lose it either way. Alright, so we're about 25% to the 3.5 million that we need. But it would really help if there were some rings, which is obviously not going to happen. So I think you can easily see that, or at least you'll see it later, that even though I have this card leveled and maxed to 110, you have more of a margin of error, particularly if you're not passing up all these near misses that I am. And again, just to remind you, the good thing about maxing out a Titan like this is you get the 2x multiplier at the beginning. Like, you notice that I got him every time I revive, too, not just at the beginning of the run. I mean, in a sense, that's like a mini crushing combo for, well, 30 seconds instead of 3 minutes, and also you don't get the double effect from it because this card has it. Alright, so yet another scream. And, you know, not for anything, I really wish they would fix this. There is just absolutely no reason whatsoever why you should come right out of a boss and be pelted with an obstacle right in front of you. I mean, 99% of the times I've gotten used to this, most people have, so it's usually not a problem because I missed that shield, that's too bad. It's usually not a problem because I know it's coming when when you face a boss in the Symbiote world. So just know, whenever you're playing Symbiote world, know that when everything after the second boss and after, you're going to get an obstacle pretty much the second the camera points back to the environment and you have control. So just be ready to dodge immediately. Obviously that one caught me napping, which kind of sucks, but what are you going to do? So again, just be aware of that. When you first enter the boss level, after the first boss is usually not a problem. But I guess because of the speed when it's ramped up, you end up with an obstacle pretty much right in your face the second you have control. So just be ready to dodge or jump immediately at a boss level with these. I got none of those near misses. Come on, really? Seriously? And... Alright. I got so distracted by the fact that I missed all those near misses that I crashed. Alright. By the way, I'm sparing you all these videos just because I'm a good guy. Alright, now we got a tunnel coming up, is it? Oh yeah, okay, now, watch this. See that web hammer? Now I'm activating crushing combos, because you get +3 to all these hits, and double crushing combo. Look how fast my combo counter is going up. This is huge for score, and this is why you wait on these levels to activate crushing combo, especially in a card like this, where you have that 2x, and you notice I don't care if I crash. I'm just, and notice another thing too. I'm double swiping. Double swiping means you can go across all the way to the left and right across 2 lanes. And notice again, I lost. That really pissed me off that I lost my combo there. But oh well. And now I'm trying to get some of these near misses only because I got, you know, the crushing combos activated. So I'm not getting all of them, but I'll get some of them. Oh, and crashing too. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Another crash. This time I'm going to spend ISO because it was a little too close to the last crash and I don't get a video, but no worries. We're doing pretty good here. Oh, no, come on, really? Oh, that was so fucking stupid. Sorry about the language. Alright, so anyway. That was just all me. I think we can pretty safely chalk that one up to gamer stupidity. In fact, both of those crashes, to be honest. So, alright, so I'm into this run for, I think I lost count. I think I'm into it for about 3 ISO now. But thankfully all those video continues are helpful. I still got crushing combos activated, which is good, although it would be nice. Now notice I'm getting, even though this card only gets 1 for a near miss, because I have crushing combos activated, I'm actually getting 4 for every near miss. So even though I'm completely sucking wind on the near misses, oh, and actually I got 8 there because I have the 2x. The one advantage to running like a complete and total idiot right now, because since this card is maxed, I'm actually getting that automatic plus, you know, the automatic X2 power up. So, okay, we're at 2 million now. So we're a little more than halfway home, and we're at a boss level, so that should also help. And the timing of this ended up working good with the web hammer, because all of these combos will be times, and with a +2, now all these combos are times 8. So I'm getting 24 for every KO, and I'm getting 8, or 16 rather, for the, I think I'm counting wrong. Yeah, no, it would be 8 for all the near misses and the shield, so that's pretty cool. Again, while crushing combos and the 2x are activated. So now look how high my combo is just from that boss level, because of the crushing combos and the couple of 2x's that I picked up and started with. So that's not too shabby. So very, very quickly I went from 2 million to 8 million just on that, you know, in between the boss bonus and all that stuff. You see why you time the activation of crushing combos in the Symbiote world missions until you get a web hammer. And it's also nice to get a couple of 2x's during crushing combos, but obviously that you have no control over. Alright, so back into the Symbiote world. And you see that shield I actually saw, unlike the last one. Alright, crushing combos is over. Be still my heart, but I got a lot of benefit from it. The timing of activating it is very important. I know I've said that about 12,000 times this video, but it really can't be overstated. That's one that, to be honest, well, and there goes my nice combo. Back to 0 because of no rings. But again, I'm not really worried about it. So you could see that you don't really have to level this card up all the way, but it's, or rank it all the way, but it's nice. Now this, I want to show you something here. The middle one is the one that goes down all the time. So when you're going through this tunnel, what I want you to remember is the first 3 sets of spikes, the middle one goes down, so stay in the middle. The next 2 after that, the one on the right and left, go down. So that's the way you dodge. Stay in the middle at first, at those spikes in the intro to the magnet cave. And then when they go down, okay, so I got the first of the score objectives, that's 3 million. So remember, stay in the middle, and on those caves with the magnets, you stay in the middle, because that's the one that's going to go down first. And then once that goes down and you're past that, go to the right or the left, because one of those are going to go down first. And then it's just a matter of dodging what comes next. I can't tell you how many times I got tagged because I didn't know which one of those spikes were going to go down first. So remember, middle first. And again, that just came right up on me. So thankfully I got a video. So again, in those caves, middle first and right and left second, and then afterwards you just dodge as it comes up, because you're going to get the variable. At this point, I'm really not concerned about crashing because with all the ISO I'm about to get, if assuming I pass this, of course, with all the ISO I'm about to get and the pieces, do I really care if I have to spend 3, 5, or even 6 or 10 ISO to get back several hundred plus all those pieces? No, I really don't, to be honest. It is what it is, and and so I spend another 3. Again, who cares? But sorry about the running like a tool. But what are you gonna do? I already gave that as my caveat in the beginning. Now we're getting really close, though. Now we're over 3.3 million, and we've just got about 150,000 left to go. Yep, 150,000, and we're done with this travesty. Ooh, another web hammer. This actually should take me right through that 150,000. Now I'm just, notice I'm going, when you get the web hammer in these and you get all these obstacles, just double swipe left and right. If you don't know how to do that, I'm sure you do, but you see, notice I'm going across 2 lanes see, I'm not doing one at a time. I'm going across 2 lanes. The way you do that, I don't know if you play with your thumbs or your fingers, is you have 2 fingers or a thumb and a finger on the screen, and you swipe left and right with the 2 fingers, and it'll take you across 2 lanes, not 1. That's very convenient when you have the web hammer and you want to get as many obstacles, to destroy as many of those obstacles as possible. Alright, so now we're almost at the 3.5. There we go. And that does it right there. Now, I'm going to bail on this run because this video doesn't need to be any longer than it already is. But before I bail on the run and crash, I want to show you how the game just basically taunts you. Now that I've got the second and final objective cleared, one of the first things you're going to notice, hold on, drum roll please. Okay, maybe it's not the first thing you're going to notice. Oh, good, but I wanted to see, I'll show you this cave again. Remember, see how it was center and then right or left. Okay, so I'm kind of glad that. Okay, rings. That was the big finish I wanted to show you before. So now I can keep my combo going, which of course, I don't know if you ever heard the expression "tits on a bull." At this point, it's completely useless. That's what that expression comes from, because bulls are males, and well, you know, what do they need mammary glands for, right? Anyway, that's what these rings are now. But just to show you the point that I'm trying to bring out also is I'm at 36 kilometers, and I crashed there intentionally, which is only really about 2/3 of the way through the run because the game will go up to between 48 kilometers and 52 kilometers. So as you can see, there's a lot of margin of error for, and I got about 200,000 more than I needed to. So clearly, you don't need to max this card out. I don't need to max this card out, but I just wanted to make my life a little easier, finish it, and show you on the video the advantage of being able to get that power up at the beginning of your run and every time you revive. So that just makes your life easier if you wanna go that route. I thought it was worth it. I in the past I've done this without going too crazy. And just leveling it up to 50 or 60. But again, if you're having any trouble at all, just max them out and be done with it. So now I'm just gonna get all that ISO booty and pieces booty, and that'll open the card up. By the way, if if you got what you needed from this video, feel free to turn it off. Now I'm just being a little self-indulgent, opening up the card. I'm gonna rank them up and level them up all the way just because I have the resources to do it. Alright, I'm not going to show all of that in the video, but I noticed there's a bunch of pieces extra too. So I unlocked him and with plenty of pieces to spare because I unlocked him late in the iteration of this Symbiote World event. Now, if you have any other questions, you can either post on the forum. I'm a moderator slash MVP on the forum, so you can either ask in the forum. My name there, just like it is on YouTube, is ChiroVette, ChiroVette, or you can just ask me questions in the comments section if you want, and I'll be more than happy to answer any other questions you have. If you have any requests for videos, I'm going to be posting a lot of videos in the coming weeks and months, because I've made an arrangement with GameLoft to do a bunch of videos. I spoke to the community manager, Karina, as well as Alexandra, who are both really, really awesome. I'm gonna cut out most of the ranking up, and I'll just show you the final product at the end. But notice I had put a lot of genomes aside to make ranking him up quicker. Alright, so we'll skip ahead now to the end. That's 2 stars. He's actually a pretty decent card to run with. He's not great for scoring, but he's okay, especially if you prefer KOs over near misses. I'm also going to level him up full, but I'm going to spare you the details in case there's any of you that are actually still watching. I don't think I would be at this point, but in case you are, I'll just go ahead and skip ahead to the end. I'm at level 113 now, and we'll just finish him off. And one more food card after this should probably do it. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this, more importantly than enjoying it actually, I hope this helped some of you to come up with a viable plan to actually beat this final mission. I know the game does make them a little bit on the difficult side, but they're doable. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great day, and there he is, fully ranked up, fully leveled up, and ready to go.